guys, this is FFAN16 with DJanime, and we're going to be doing a collab video in regards to episode Ardyn, both the DLC that's coming down in March and the newly released anime short to do a prelogue of what episode Ardyn is going to be about. The reason why I have DJanime with me today is she actually got to see this live at a con. I'm going to get her to introduce herself and talk about that experience and how her first reactions were to seeing this live, being one of the first of us to see it. Go ahead, Deej.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is DJ here. Yeah, I had the opportunity to see episode Ardyn prologue, the anime, live this past weekend at Katsucon up in Maryland. With me. Well, it was me and a friend and a bunch of other Final Fantasy 15 crazy cosplayers. We all got to see it live in person, which was awesome. Everybody's reaction to episode Ardyn live was pretty cool. Everybody seemed to enjoy it. The gameplay thing they showed at the end really got everybody excited to play the episode that comes out in March.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that. Like, I watched it too, and he looks like he's got a lot of what Noctis would use for techniques.
Yeah, it looks like he's got like the warp strike thing, and he's got the royal arms and all that stuff. Looks like the gameplay looked amazing. I wasn't expecting to show any. The thing is, after they showed the anime short, they were like, then all of a sudden here's something else kicks in, and where everybody's kind of like, oh gosh, what is this? What is this? Everybody was like ready to, they're at the edge of their seats like, what's going to happen now? And next thing you know, they pop up that freaking game trailer and everybody just pretty much loses it, because everybody's just hollering and screaming and going crazy. And to watch everybody's reactions was pretty awesome to see, and it was pretty cool. And then they showed, they said they had a surprise for us, and I wasn't sure what kind of surprise they were going to have. I was thinking maybe somebody will show up, maybe not, I don't know. But they showed this Q&A they did. Apparently they did a Q&A with the directors of the episode Ardyn anime, and they asked them a bunch of questions, and we got to watch that before anybody else did. So, but that was the surprise thing. A couple of Q&As they showed us, which were pretty cool. And then afterwards, they did a big photo shoot with all the Final Fantasy 15 cosplayers that were there in attendance. The people from Square Enix was there. They wanted to do this big photo shoot. So we did this gigantic photo shoot with all the 15 cosplayers, which was a lot of fun. So there was a lot of promptos, including me, and several Ardyn cosplayers, and a bunch of others. There was a Somnus cosplayer there, whose Somnus is actually in episode Ardyn. So,
his role kind of pissed me off. I didn't think he was that much of a bastard.
Somnus is a total opposite of Noctis, let me tell you that, from what I can gather. But he looks almost like Noctis. It's almost a spitting image.
Well, yeah, it's his great times whatever grandfather.
Way down the line, great, whatever. But it's amazing to watch that, because Somnus, I was just like going, man, Somnus is totally different than Noctis. Whoa!
Well, we never really got to know Somnus or even really anything about him in the original game. We barely knew who this Somnus person was. And throughout...
Well, I mean, the Q&A that we watched, some of the questions that, I guess they got questions from people around the world asking about different things about the anime. And apparently, Somnus, when the anime was going on, apparently Somnus is like 28 years old. And Ardyn at the time was 33 years old. So apparently that's their ages, from what I gathered from the Q&A that I watched. So, but anyway, and then of course the Oracle, what's her name? I can't think of her name.
Yeah.
Arya, whatever her name is.
It's Arya, yeah.
Apparently she's Luna, that's Luna's like great, she's related to Luna somewhere down the line.
Well, it can't be her great grandma, because Somnus does the whole hack and slash on her.
Now, I don't know. She's related. Her and Luna are related.
Yeah.
According to one of the Q&A questions we're talking about, and I don't remember what the actual answer was, what they actually said, but she's related. And there were some things people asked in the Q&A that the directors of the anime could not say, because it ties into the actual gameplay of the episode Ardyn.
Oh, cool.
So apparently there's stuff that you get to see in the game play, or the game episode Ardyn, when it comes out, you'll get to see there's more answers to some questions that the prologue doesn't answer.
So hopefully like flashbacks to Ardyn's past or something like that.
There's stuff that they didn't really go into detail in the Q&A, so because they didn't want to spoil anything. So apparently the anime and the gameplay episode Ardyn game, it's all related. It all ties in together somewhere, somehow, but they didn't want to tell you how because they want you to play the game. So apparently there's questions left unanswered from the anime.
Did they mention if episode Ardyn's going to be part of the season 1 DLC pass, or if it's going to be a separate
They didn't say anything about. They didn't mention a word about that. We didn't get a chance to ask them questions at the thing, so I have no idea. I guess they'll announce it here for too long, how much it's going to cost and what the deal is.
Well, most it'll be something like episode Prompto or Ignis if you never got the DLC pass.
I'd say it'd be $5 to buy, unless it's part of your season pass. I don't know how they're going to do it.
That would be nice of them to throw it in with the season 1 pass, considering we were supposed to get a season 2 that failed. Or didn't get developed.
The Royal Pack, which I thought was going to be part of the season pass, wasn't, so I had to pay for that, so,
It's interesting to see Gilgamesh's role, finally. Getting more back history on him.
Yeah, there was a little back history on Gilgamesh. There was actually a person cosplaying Gilgamesh at the event, which I thought was kind of cool.
That'd be cool to see.
Yeah, that was kind of cool. They kept having problems with some of their armor pieces wouldn't stay on, but yeah, they were there.
Yeah. But, so I couldn't really remember, is Gilgamesh a soldier who's just outfitted that way, or is he kind of like a messenger of the gods type person? He's not quite human, but he's not quite a god.
I don't know. I mean, Gilgamesh was he was beside Somnus at the time, during the anime part. So
well, he was his general, right?
Yeah, he was his general. So I mean, I don't know if he's a messenger of the gods or not. I mean, it didn't really touch on that,
Yeah, because
he
could be a messenger for Ifrit, or someone like a battle type messenger versus a.
That's something you don't really know, because
they didn't get much into that lore anymore. It kind of dropped off with Gentiana and the Garuda one.
Yeah, it's interesting to see how that. It was interesting to watch the anime, because I was kind of like, and of course. I had a feeling that the Isle was it Angel Guard or whatever.
Angel Guard. Yeah.
I had a feeling Angel Guard came into. I had a theory that Angel Guard would be part of episode Ardyn's little backstory. I was like, I have a feeling.
Well, that's where they locked him up for 2,000 years.
I had a feeling they locked him up there, and that's what. And then that's how he got so angry or evil, I guess you could put
Time to fester.
He festered all his anger, and of course at the end of the episode, he's like, I'm waiting knocked. I'm like going, oh god.
Would you think 2,000 years chained up with the demon scourge in you must have gave him very good control over that power,
right?
To switch back and forth, because he didn't go full demon. He almost, when Somnus attacked his oracle and his fiancée and killed her, he nearly went full demon. But
at the end of that thing, and of course they're playing the Somnus song. I'm like, oh my gosh, why? Why they're playing that song?
They have to hit the heartstrings, and it's his song.
They had to hit the heartstrings. They had to hit the heartstrings with the Somnus song. It's like, oh, here comes the feels. You just know it's coming,
Yeah.
But it was a shorter anime than I thought it was going to be.
Oh, I agree. I thought it was going to be a lot longer than 15 minutes.
I figured they would make it longer, but maybe the episode Ardyn game will be longer than we all think. I mean,
I hope it's around episode Ignis, maybe a little bit longer than that type of gameplay. That was almost really good length.
Yeah, I think they put a lot of. I think they're putting a lot of effort into episode Ardyn's because I think, of course, they did mention that the reason they're doing they brought up that survey that everybody did a while back. That you could vote for. Of course, everybody voted for episode Ardyn. I mean, it's just like I figured the episode Ardyn prologue would be. I figured it'd be like 20, 25 minutes
Oh
long.
yeah, at least a good half an hour, like a
I
real.
was thinking like a normal anime episode, like 25, 30 minutes, you
Yeah.
know? And I was kind of shocked when it was like only like 13 minutes long, because it's just like the Brotherhood episode. The gameplay, just go ahead and give me the game right now.
Oh, I
Just let me
know
play
that
it.
gameplay with watching Ifrit walk across the screen and him with Vestel, and Vestel looking so much like Prompto because, you know, he's his clone.
Oh, but it still looks almost like as soon as he popped up on the screen, everybody was just freaking out because they're like, "Oh my god, he looks you know."
But we knew he looked like Prompto. We knew that
he
the
definitely looks
Magitech
like-
soldiers were cloned after Vestel.
Back in the young Vastil looks just like Prompto. It was a spitting image. Everybody was just freaking out when he popped up on. I've never heard somebody girls scream in my life when he showed up on the screen. I was like, oh my gosh.
Well, it's because he went to Angel Guard to free Ardyn, and then Ardyn promised him to build the Magitech soldiers. So he gave him the technology to clone himself.
Yeah.
And create demons.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but yeah, that whole episode was just like, I was just kind of like going, everybody's all excited about it. I'm sitting there going, okay, let's see what this is all about. And I'm like, okay.
I think I was shocked to learn that kind of shocked to learn that the Oracle was Ardyn's fiance, and that Somnus is the one who didn't give a shit about anybody but his own ambitions, and basically murdered everybody that got in his way.
He pretty much set up Ardyn. Somnus set up Ardyn at the end.
Yeah.
I mean, that the Oracle was, that's what I was watching that. I was like, wait a second. Wait a minute, that's Ardyn. At first, I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute, Ardyn has a fiance?
Yeah,
what?
right? And you can see how his personality shifts from that gentle, caring soul of his people to, I just want revenge against my own family.
Yeah, Somnus drove him to that, so, you know. It's all Somnus's fault that Ardyn became who he is.
Oh,
so.
And what about that part at the end after the gameplay where Ardyn is looking at his Oracle and Somnus comes up beside his ear and whispers something to him to make him go even crazier? I wonder if that has to do with episode Ardyn's gameplay.
I don't know. You know, what he said, he told him, I think he said, like, you know, he's trying to get him, I guess he's trying to get him to kill her. Like, I don't know. I don't know what that was about. I don't know. I'm just kind of like going, that's what's really interesting. It'll be interesting to see how the game goes. Because that gameplay, oh my god, looks awesome.
It does. And I can't wait for the taunting from Ardyn against all the enemies.
I can't believe I'm going to have to play as Ardyn in that game. Oh my god.
It's going to be amazing.
It's going to be weird, that's for sure.
Yeah. Any final words on episode Ardyn?
If you haven't watched it, watch it, because it'll even if you don't like Ardyn, watch it anyway. Yeah, but it's actually really good. They did a good job with it.
Anyways, we are gonna tie it up here, guys. Thank you so much, DJ, for coming in and talking about your experience of watching this live. And yeah, we guys were a month away, roughly, to episode Ardyn. Hopefully we'll get news soon on the cost of this DLC and some excitement to come when we can post it to our channels. If you like what you got going on here, though, hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. Head over to DJ's and give her some love as well. Hope you guys enjoyed this small video discussing the anime trailer. And as always, guys, happy gaming.